Today on the channel from Marvel Legends, we've got the deluxe Walmart exclusive Ulik the Troll.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today we've got the deluxe edition Ulik the Troll Walmart exclusive. Now I gotta say, this is a Walmart exclusive. I don't think anybody has got it shipped to them yet. I don't think anybody has found it in stores yet. So you're probably saying, Kyle, how did you get yours? Well, this came up for sale on the Nerdzoic website. Search, Google Nerdzoic out there. Beautiful toy store. Got all kinds of stuff. And some of these Walmart stuff, they get a little earlier than Walmart, which kind of blows your mind a little bit. So if you're interested, I don't know if there's any more in stock, but it might be one of those sites you need to save for your future purchases out there. So check out the old Nerdzoic website for this one. And of course, for all your Marvel Legends discussion, hit up the old MLC Facebook group. All kinds of Marvel stuff going on over there. Great place to chat about the Marvel Legends. So now we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Ulik the Troll, this is his second go around the sun here in the Marvel Legends universe. As just recently on the channel here, I finally got around to unboxing my 2017 Marvel Legends San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set. I've had that for a while now, and I said, you know what? I really need to unbox that. I've been wanting to get around to unboxing that. Some of the big box set unboxings, they seem so daunting when you're doing videos like I am. It's like a single figure, man, I could bop those out real quick. But the box sets, okay, how am I going to do this? What's the order going to be? Things like that. There's a little bit more to them. So I always kind of put them to the back burner. Well, that one was on like the 2-year back burner, but I finally did unbox it. I checked that one out on the site, and I unboxed that basically because I wanted to compare the old Ulik the Troll against the new one we got right here. Want to see how much difference we got. And we've seen a lot of things re-released over the years, including that San Diego Comic-Con box set. Every single one of those figures except Boar have been re-released. So we do compare those in that video. So I would say that's a good companion piece to this video after all. But let's take a look at the packaging here on Ulik the Troll. We know this big deluxe packaging by now. We've seen it with Thanos. We've seen it a few other times. Even like War Machine was in a deluxe pack like this. We've seen a lot of them. The Vulture, you name it. This is a big one. You got Thor right there in big letters. Marvel, of course, Ulik. Got the red band. Big window box, seeing what everything's going on. Enjoy these window boxes while we can, I guess is the word. You got Marvel Legends there at the very top. A little glamour shot action on the side. A little bit more glamour action on the side. Same thing. Nice looking troll. A troll only a mother could love, maybe. And then there it is. He almost looks like Beast Man for the Masters of the Universe right there when I look at that. Of course, you got the blurb there. We're going to read that. We got warnings, all that kind of stuff. UPCs on the bottom. A little Thor at the top there. Still hunting for that Thor figure. It's a Target exclusive, very similar box. Kind of the cybernetic Thor going on. We'll probably have that on the channel here before you know it. But let's read the back here on Ulik. Let's see what's going on with old Ulik. The strongest and fiercest of all trolls, Ulik the Troll King is strong and stubborn as the stone of Asgard. All those trolls, they're always stubborn, or they're always trying to eat some Billy Goat's gruff. You guys know how they are. Trolls. Sometimes trolls are friendly, and sometimes they're very dangerous and cannibals in some way. But let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of the package. Beautiful big Thor background going there, looking good. Love the looks of that. That's very bright. Really does pop out. See you later. Goodbye. Now we get down to the old plastic prison. Holy cow, we got a big chunky figure. You guys know I love big figures. I love hairy bipedal creatures, and that's kind of what we got going on right here. Got 2 extra hands. You got a big hammer. Yeah, hammer, sure. And we got an extra head going on. So let's pop him out. See what all the fuss is about with this troll friend of ours. Oh, he's tough. Come on out, buddy. There it is. All right, hands. There it is. We're off to the races. See you later. There it goes. Goodbye. All right, let's get all this stuff off to the side here. Let's start it off with the accessories as we usually do here. And he's got a big old hammer going on. Nice sculpt in the hammer. A lot of different detail. It is all one silver stone kind of gray color, which makes sense here. It does have some kind of divots and marks to the sculpt, which looks really good. Really makes it stand out. Looks like it's been used. Looks like it's seen some things, so we do get that. And like I said, very, very big piece right here. Then we get down to the hands, and you got to have some fists, especially a big brooding troll like this. You got to have some fists. And he's got 2 pairs of knuckle dusters going on, looking really good. He's got some nice sculpting going on here. Got the little hair on the palms. Ready to go, ready to beat some people senseless with these bad boys. You guys know I love a good fist, so we got fists going on here. Now we get an extra head. We'll talk about that in a second. And then I'm going to grab the other one right now just to put these guys kind of side by side so I can kind of see the differences here. Obviously, it is a bit of a repaint, a re-release, but as Marvel Legends team does, and 99% of the time they do a really good job of dressing it up, making it different enough that it feels like you need to still buy it. That's, I guess, a personal thing there. Maybe there's not enough meat on the bone for you, but for me, there was. I don't mind having a couple of trolls in my display. That's not a bad thing. But we'll put this one over here to the side, and we'll talk about this new one first, and then we'll do a little compare and contrasting like we've been known to do. But we're going to start it off. We go look at the head. Big windswept hair going on. So the heads, that's the first thing I noticed different. We got 2 totally different heads than this one. So technically 3 heads. You could pop this off, move it onto here if you are so inclined. You could do that. But big brooding face here. We got the big tusks of teeth going on. Big eyebrows, so you know he means business. You got the big windswept hair. And then, of course, the big troll ears at a point. Almost like an elf, some might say. He does have a necklace going on, which we don't have on the last figure, so we do get a necklace here. You get the hair on the shoulders, which is not sculpted in. Well, I should say it is sculpted in, but we have that around. But it does get in the way of the articulation. It does have a little bit of movement, but not as much as this one had. So a little tighter in the plastic. And that's one thing. This is back from 2017. Marvel Legends, the plastic just seemed a little bit looser. The figures seemed a little bit looser than they do in this day and age. Maybe that's just me, but that's one thing you noticed on that one. But it does limit that sculpt a little bit. You got to really push it through. He does have like very Thing-esque skin. Kind of not as rock-like as Thing, but it's kind of on its way there. It's kind of what it feels like. He's got some very tough skin, it just feels. But the shoulders do go around. Of course, you get the bicep cut. That bicep cut is limited if his arms are in tight because it rubs up against him. Single jointed elbows. They do have pins in this one, much like the 2017 version. And then you got the big old hands here, the big knuckle duster, big hands going on. He does got his beautiful, fabulous troll nail polish, or maybe he's just built that way. Who knows? But he does got some detail there on each finger. It does look good. Getting to the vest here, you got that big ironclad vest. You got the rivets on the side. Got kind of the chainmail scaling going throughout. Nice green color. He isn't as heavy as you think he would feel, and we've seen that in a lot of figures as of late. Some of the big, beefier figures got a little bit of hollow feel to them. They don't feel like a huge chunk of plastic. Obviously, that is probably to keep costs down, I'm guessing, is what's going on there. He does have that same troll emblem there on his chest and his vest here, the silver, and then, of course, the green trunks. He does have an ab crunch. You get a little bit more ab crunch movement than the last one, but you still don't get Spider-Man style. You don't get anything too wild with that. Then you get down to the legs. You got the thigh cut. You get the double jointed knees, and of course the ankle rocker going on. And once again, much like his palms, he's got a little hair down there. He's got 2 toes. He's got 2 toes of doom. Looking really good, looking tough, looking mean, really, as a whole here. This is a very, very big figure. But like I said, a little bit lighter weight than I expected it to be. So then you get a look at his head sculpts here. So this one has the mouth closed. This is the one I'll probably end up using, the enraged troll. His mouth is wide open. You can see his tongue. He's like screaming and yelling. He's ready for combat. Where this one, he's almost like smiling, or he's really determined. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but both head sculpts are really, really good. I really like the windswept craziness of the hair, and then, of course, the beard. It almost looks like Lion-O's dad is what this almost looks like, too, if you go back to Thundercats. Now we grab this other one in here and try to see what all the differences are. Now this one has a much darker wash to the skin, where this is a lot lighter. This one does feel heavier than this one too. The old one has got a little bit more material in it. Somewhere along the line the plastic's a little heavier, as you can definitely tell the difference. I expected to get this head all over again, but we did not get this head at all. So this is the only chance to get this version of the head on Ulik. Honestly, I prefer the other 2 over this one, but this one at least makes this one a little bit more special than I thought going into this review. You get a little bit lighter on the vesting and all that. It's a little darker through here, much like the body, a little bit darker wash. Of course, you get the extra hands on this new one, so you can make them feel as different as possible. This seems to be the exact same hand, painted differently. This one comes with 2 knuckle dusters, doesn't come with the other hands. So I will probably give this guy 1 fist and 1 open hand so he can carry his little hammer around. This guy comes with no accessories of any kind, so there's that difference. The silver on this one in the chest pieces, a little bit lighter on this one, a little darker. We're seeing a theme across the board here. Same with the trunks, darker and lighter. Very, very cool, though. I mean, it feels like, and I'm not really familiar with Ulik the Troll at all, really. I don't know his story. But there's got to be other trolls, and maybe that's what I'll have to do. Smoke and mirrors him in and say, okay, we got a different troll going on. We got some of that. And you can mix and match. I don't know if this head comes off without... Oh, it comes off perfectly. So I can pop on one of these heads. So that's another thing that you could possibly do if you don't like that original head. You like this new one. You want new heads on this guy. You could do that just as well. So... choose your own head adventure. You guys know how it goes here on the channel. Oh, don't want to lose that necklace. You could choose the necklace to change over as well. But you can put that old head on the new one. So you can do some popping, blocking, popping back and forth. Choose your own head adventure. How do you want it to slay? To me, I think I'm going to use these new heads on this guy, and I'll probably keep the old head on him. I'm just a bit of a purist that way. What can I say? Maybe some of you hardcore trollians out there could get 3 of them and use all 3 heads. You got a little troll army going around, and I wouldn't be opposed to that. If this guy goes on clearance, he eventually hits Walmart, there's a big deal, he's $10 on clearance, something like that, I'd pick up another one. Why wouldn't I? But I'm here for it. I love big, hairy bipedal creatures. He's being grandfathered in. He's a hairy troll. I'm counting him. He's definitely a big figure, but this is what I'm looking for. I'm happy to have this in my collection. Going to build out my Thor shelf a little bit more with a little troll action. So I'm here for this. I think this does get a pass for me. It'd be interesting to see how hard he is to find at Walmart eventually. We know pre-orders get canceled all the time, so we'll see. Fingers crossed everybody gets this with ease. We'll see what happens, but I guess stay tuned for that in the future. But what are your thoughts on Ulik the Troll? Do you got the old one? Say, I don't need the new one. Are you all in on the trolls? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And then you made it this far, you might as well like the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell. We're unboxing every Marvel Legend on the channel, including a million other toy lines out there, as you guys have probably seen by now, and I'd love to have you a part. So make sure you sub the channel, hit the old notification bell. Follow along on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And then, of course, the Patreon, where you get this video much, much earlier, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, and best of all, you support the channel. So for Ulik the Troll, I am Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.